Hey everybody, it's Ryan. Okay, I'm standing in the woods behind my house. It's close to the border of my property actually. I'm standing here. I've been recording a video for the past like freaking 20 minutes. Okay, and I just looked at my phone and the video stopped at 4 minutes and 4 seconds. So here I am, 20 minutes into my video in another spot. Noticing more things as I stand here though, which is cool. So anyway, I'm gonna start from here and I'm gonna work my way back instead of the way that I came initially. I didn't even know it though. I mean, that's the thing. I'd been sitting here talking to a camera that wasn't recording for like 15 minutes. Okay, so let me show you some of the stuff I found. My son and I came back here earlier today. We were just walking around and I noticed some of these things that really were interesting. So I wanted to show them to you real quick. And anyway, okay, here I am. I just saw how this is working right here. This thing, okay, there is a, something on the screen. All right, there's this tree here is bent over like that. Okay, there's two tree bends and they're connected with each other, and underneath it, okay, right there, underneath it, there is a stick twisted, or a stick with a tree twisted around it. Now you tell me nature did that, and I'll tell you what a moron you are. Okay, that, seriously, if someone wants to argue that, let them make themselves look dumb. Okay, right here, you see that this tree also seems to be playing a part, and I think it's actually making an X. I think there's a lot going on with this structure to begin with, and I think that this is actually making an X. Okay, I really do. You can see how the stick here is placed with this stick going out, and that's going through there. This stick right here is also holding this tree at a slight angle. Okay, it's not standing straight up and down like it normally would be, but this stick here, it's like they put it in there, wrapped that tree around it. Okay, and I mean, you can see it was meticulously done. But underneath it, you've got these sticks crossing this tree here and this stick here. Now, it looks to me like they were making an X with this structure, okay? Like, to go with it. I think. That's what I think. It's what it looks like to me. Anyway. And then you've got this bend, this arch going over it. I mean, it's just really neat. It's really unlike anything else that I've found. And this area is full of stuff that is unlike anything else I've found out here. Structures and things, and you can see this is even going at like an angle. I don't know, it's just crazy, but I mean, right here, you see it's intertwined with this other one, and it's just, they're together, they're holding themselves together. It's just so cool how they made this. I mean, they amaze me all the time, and this is why, because of this kind of stuff. Right where my video cut off, okay, I've successfully recorded that, so I'm happy. Now, but I don't want it to turn off again. Anyhow, but you can see this area right here is so cleared out. There's a tree bend right over there behind Wolfie, right there, and there's something else I saw over here. Where was it? Gosh, I can't even remember now. But anyway, Got this bend here too. And this is one of the things I saw that like alerted me to this little area. And then I noticed this broken tree here. It's the only one there. And then that's it right there. Right where that broken tree is pointing, there's this. And this spot looks like something's been sitting there for sure. You can see how the leaves. Yeah, I mean it's really soft there, so I bet you something has. But anyway, this right here, this tree, it's bent like up the side and it's hooked right onto this one. Like that. So it's like I don't know, it's just really cool. It's going over like that. It's just holding itself there with the way that they put that there. I know they put that there. There's no way it just fell like that. And it's just holding itself there. Then we've got other stuff too that I'm just now noticing. This tree here, the way it's bent around and it's crossing with that, kind of making like an X there. I don't know if that's what that's meant to be, but it looks like one. I don't know. I'm so paranoid that my camera's turned off again and I've been talking to nothing again. I keep checking it. That thing is just blowing my mind though. I've never seen a structure like that. And if anyone has, please tell me about it. Tell me where it was and what the situation was when you found it and the place you found it and all that. This is another thing I was showing the camera before it turned off right here. This bend, okay? And there you can see a cleared area there. All right, this bend here, okay, is being held down by this tree. This tree broke off of here, fell into the top here, and broke off. Now, it fell into the top and it broke off, and then it would have had to proceeded to fall down to the bottom, okay? Now, the problem I have with this is, how did a tree, which was, if this thing were standing straight up, would it be standing more like this one, and it would be more over here where it's coming out of, rather than all the way, the top of it being all the way over here? That stick would have had to have taken it from somewhere over here and bent it when it fell and then held it there, which I don't think that little 2-pound piece of wood is going to bend that tree and hold it there. Personally, I don't think that happened. I think that the Sasquatch did that also. I do. Especially given all this other stuff here. So there were other things that I was noticing on my way over here, and I don't know that I can remember every single one of them now. But there's another look at that bent tree. And I don't even see anything anchoring that. I don't know if they did that one or if that one is something that nature did. I'm not 100% sure on that, so I'm not going to say they did it, because I don't know. I mean, they could have, they might have, they might not have. Who knows? I've seen enough stuff that they did do today to let me know they're here. Now, there's some clear packed down areas here, and there's a big old tree that's bent there. I don't really want to go in there though. I do want to go back to where my camera turned off. Okay, And the place I was at when my camera turned off, because I watched the ending of the video to see where it was, and it was right as I was approaching that archway that they built, that I found a couple months ago. That's where it was. I was gonna show you guys that again, because I know there's a lot of people that probably haven't seen that video, that that hadn't watched my channel at the time. So I did want to go back and show you guys this, because it is very, very cool. And it's one of the most interesting structures I've ever found. And that's it right there, straight ahead. Get back here. Hopefully they won't turn my camera off again, and I'll be able to record it, because it was about right here where they turned it off, right as I got out of the clearing. So far so good. So anyway, this is it right here. Okay, this thing is amazing. First of all, I would hear them out here breaking wood, but I never heard anything hit the ground. Like if wood was naturally falling, breaking out, and falling out of trees. I never heard anything hit the ground. But I came out here and I found this. And I had been telling everyone in my videos for a little while that I'd been hearing them breaking that wood at night back here. And but I never could find anything, and it was just because I hadn't been going back far enough at the time. So once I went back a little further into the woods, I found exactly where it was. It just didn't sound like it was this far out when I'd hear it. But this is really a remarkable structure. Like, I've never seen anything like it, and it's fallen just a little bit. We've had some massive winds and stuff, you know, since this was constructed, but it's fallen a little bit, but it's being held right there on that tree. So I don't think it's going to go anywhere as long as that tree's standing. But it's leaned out a little bit. It was standing up higher over here on the right side, where it was more, it plateaued flatter like that. But I mean, it's still really cool, and it's retained its shape, you know, so it's still the same way that it was. It's just a little lower on that right side. But it's just remarkable. It really is. I've never seen anything else like this. And this is another thing that I saw. This was another thing I heard them doing, breaking trees, and there are a few of these in this general area right here. I'll pan a little slower for you. But yeah, there's a few trees like that that are laying over on another bent tree or on a bush or something like that. And it's crazy because, you know, it's broken back there. So it was like cracked off and put on top of that. And that's what I heard them doing, was out here breaking wood and I guess placing it on things, but never letting it hit the ground or fall or anything like that. It was nuts, because, you know, if nature does something like that, I expect to hear a thump on the ground for sure. But anyway, this structure is just too cool. It really is. And you know, it's one of those things they do that just amazes me. One of those things they've made that I'm just totally taken aback by. But yeah, it's really tall too. Like, okay, this is my hand stretched all the way up, and I can't even get close to it. You see how much distance I still have? And I'm 6 feet, so that's about 7 7 feet up, and it's fallen on that end, so it was probably about 8 feet when it was standing fully straight. And that's about how high up it is right there, probably. But that was so cool when I found that. I was amazed. Broken there. Huh. Anyway, got this tree bend here that I think this one's been here for the whole time that I've been coming out to this area. I think it's been there. But anyway, I'm gonna head back. It's getting kind of dark now, but I just wanted to show you guys that, and it looks like they're gonna let me show you because my camera's still rolling, so that's good. I just hate that I didn't notice it for so long. I might go ahead and post that video after I post this one, just to let you guys see if you can see anything there, because they were around. I heard them first off, and then after I heard them moving, you know, a few minutes later, that's when my phone turned off. Look at all that. I don't know what's up with that. Kind of looks like a print though. No, I mean, it kind of looks like one's going this way. Like that. Huh. Anyway, I mean, there's not enough detail to tell anything for sure, but it just sort of looked like one. Alright, well, I'm gonna head out. Allergies are gonna be kicking up, man. The pollen is so bad out here right now. It's just gonna kill me. But anyway, I had also explained on my video why I left this garbage here. It's just a few things, but it's been here a while. My dogs have lost interest in it completely. I mean, they don't care anything about it. The reason I'm leaving it here and haven't cleaned it up yet is because I want to know if they might have done that, my dogs. But I came in this spot too. I wanted to show you guys this also. But yeah, I didn't clean it up because I wanted to see if it gets arranged. Like if it continues to change patterns. I mean, not patterns, but like placement. I want to see if something's messing with it. That's why I haven't picked it up yet. And it's an isolated thing. I don't have a forest full of litter, that's for damn sure. Okay, this is another thing I thought was interesting. You see that? It's just cool anyway, because this is kind of like nature and them, I do believe. This thing is growing up and out like that, and then you've got this thing coming up and underneath it growing off that tree, that little limb. Then you got this little stump here that's shaped really crazy. It's like a spiral almost. It's just really neat. I thought natural formation, but